Hello guys, welcome to Creative Learning with Aru and Athar. Today is day number 6 of our Olympiad practice question series. Today we are also going to discuss 5 questions. So let's begin with the question number first. In question number first, it is given that Sam has 925 balls, out of which 580 were basketballs and the rest of them were cricket balls. He sold some cricket balls and found that he had 125 cricket balls left. How many cricket balls were sold? So if we go, so the question is pretty straight. Total number of balls he has 925 balls he has, and out of these 925 balls, 580 were basketballs. So if we subtract the basketballs from the total number of balls, we will have the number of cricket balls. So what we will have 345 cricket balls we will have. Now out of these 345 cricket balls, he sold some of them. He sold some cricket balls and then he found that he had left with 125 cricket balls. How many cricket balls he sold? So if we take the difference between the total number of cricket balls and the number of balls which are left, we will get the total number of balls which were sold. So the total number of balls which were sold will be equal to 345 minus 125, and this will be equal to 220, and this will be the answer for this question. Let's take a look at question number 2. In this question, it is given that we have to identify the number using the given clues. We are given some clues, and on the basis of that, we have to identify the number. I have included the options for this question also, and in all the options we can see that all there are 4 digits numbers. So let's just start by writing of how the 4 digit number will look like this: ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and there is a thousands place. And let's write these numbers down also here, like 5 4 8 1, 6 8 9 2, 6 9 9 3, and 5 3 7 2. The reason why I wrote this these numbers like this, so that it will be easy, because looking from the clues we can see that we are talking about the place digits, place values we are talking about, like place digits we are talking about, like hundreds place digit, ones place digit, tens place digit, thousands place digit. So it's better to write the number down so that it will be easy for us to do the calculation. Let's take the look at the first clue. The first clue says that the number which we have to guess, that number has on its hundredths digit place is the 4th multiple of ones digit place. It means that whatever that number has on its hundredths place digit, like for example on this number we have on hundredths place 4 and at ones place 1. For example, for this number we have on hundreds place 8, on ones place 2. In this number on hundreds place we have 9, and on units place we have 3. Here 3, and the units place is 2. Now the first statement is saying that hundreds place digit, these digits, is 4th multiple of ones digit. We have seen in previous our question practice also that we get the 4th multiple or the 3rd multiple of any number by multiplying. Suppose I have to calculate the 4th multiple of any number, then what I will do, suppose I have to calculate the 4th multiple of 2. So what I will do, I will multiply 2 by the 4. So whenever we multiply by the counting number, we get the multiple. So in this question, coming back to the statement, hundreds place digit is 4th multiple of ones place digit. Now the ones place digit is 1, hundreds place digit is 4. So we can say that it is 4th multiple, because 1 times 4 we will get 4. So this number is satisfying the first statement. What about the second number? 2 times 4 is equal to 8. So this also satisfying the condition. What about the third? 3 times, if we take 4, we'll get 12. 3 times 4 will get 12, but here it is given 9. So this number is not satisfying that condition. So we can simply remove this option from further consideration. What about this? 2 times 4 will give us 8. when we multiply the unit digit, when we calculate the fourth multiple of unit digit in these, like this 1 times 4, 2 times 4, 3 times 4, 2 times 4, so we should get the fourth multiple. This is not the case with this option also, so we'll remove this option from further consideration. Now we are left with only two options. These two numbers can only be the answers. Let's take a look at question, statement number 2. Statement number 2 says that is one's digit is the smallest prime number. If you know by the example, by the definition of prime numbers have only two factors, 1 and that number itself, and the smallest prime number is 2. So if it 1 is not the smallest prime number, 1 is neither a prime and nor a composite number, so the smallest prime number is 2, and hence we can say the number which we are looking for is 6892, and this is the answer for this question based on the second statement. From first statement we eliminated these two numbers, and from second statement we eliminated this number also, so we are left with 6892, which will be the answer for this question. We don't need to even check the third and fourth statement, because all the other options have been eliminated. If there is a need that maybe after this also, after second statement also, the first number is not eliminated, then we have to check the statement number 3. But right now in this question all the other numbers have been eliminated using these two statements, so we need not have to look the third and the fourth statement, and we can right away put the answer as B. Let's take a look at question number 3 and 4. Question number 3 and 4 actually are from data handling. So there is a single bar graph is given, and 3 and 4th questions depend on this on the information which is given in the graph. Let's see the statement. The given bar graph this shows ROI savings from January to May, January, February, March, April, May. Study the graph carefully and answer the following questions. Let's first see the graph. In January his saving is equal to 2000. In February his saving is not given, so there might be a question in which his saving is asked from us to calculate. Let's see. In March his saving is 1500, because this is in between of 100,000 and 2000, so it will be 1500. In April his saving is 4000. In May his saving is 4500, so his saving is 4500. So let's take a question. Let's see question number 3. Question number 3 says if Roy saved a total of rupees 15,000 from January to May, then how much did he save in February? So now it is given that from January to May, in the from January to May, he saved 15,000 rupees. He saved 15,000 rupees, right? And we have seen, as we can see from the graph also, there are different values for January. So for January we have seen for January he has saved 2000. February is not given, we are given then March. For March he has saved 1500. For April his saving was 4000, and for May his saving was equal to 4500 rupees, as you can check from this graph also. In January it was 2000, in March it is 1500, April 4000, and May is 4500. Now let's solve this question. So if we take the sum of all of these and take the difference from 15,000 of that sum, then we'll get the savings of February. So let's do that. So how do we get the savings for February? Let's just take the sum of these. So this is 0, 0, 5, 5, 10, and this is carry 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 8, 4, 12. So for the rest of the months, from January, March, April and May, his saving was 12,000. So for February his saving will be equal to how much? It will be the difference of 15,000 and 12,000. So this will be equal to 3,000. So 3,000 is the total amount of rupees he saved in the month of February. Now let's take a look at question number 4. In this question it is given as if Roy spent 1/5 of the amount of money he saved in April. He spent 1/5 of the amount of money he saved in April, then how much did he earn in that month? This bar graph which was shown here, it was showing his savings in a particular month. Like for January it was 2000, for March it was 1500, for April his savings was 4,000, right? So savings for the month of April, his savings for April month was equal to 4,000 rupees, right? Now what the question is saying, Roy spent 1/5 of the amount of money he saved. Saved means saving, so he saved 4,000. What is the 1/5 of 4,000? 1/5 of 4,000 is 800 rupees. So this was the amount of money which he spent, or we can say his expenditure. His expenditure was equal to 800. So what will be his total earnings? So his total earning for that month will be equal to his total savings and the amount of money he spent, which was his expenditure, right? So now we can easily, we know that his savings for that month, which was 4,000, and his expenditure for that month, which was 800. So this was very easily can be calculated as his earnings for the month of April is rupees 4,800. This will be the answer for this question. Let's take a look at the final question of our day. In this question, we are there is a division performed, and there are some unknowns given like this and this y. So we have to find the value of x plus y. How do we solve this question? I would suggest that what we do is we simply take the division and see what comes in place of that. So suppose if we do the division of 14,670 by 15. Let's take the division. So we can first we will write 9. So this will be 135, and 6 minus 5 is 1, 4 minus 3 is 1. This is 117. 15 times 7 is 105. So we can write here as 105. Take difference. So 7 minus 5 is 2, and this is 1, and 0 will come. 15 times 8 is 120, and this is the 0. So the division process is done. Now if we check the placeholders, like here it is given x78 and here it is given 978. So from this we can say that x is equal to 9. Let's take a look at y. Here it is given as 1, y, and 0. Here it is given as 1, 2, and 0. So we can quickly decide that y is equal to 2. So from this we can simply calculate x plus y will be equal to 9 plus 2, which will be equal to 11, which will be the answer for this question. See, in this question, this was a very simple division process. In some question there might be a longer division method, and there will be more number of unknowns is given. In that case we will need a different kind of approach, and I will discuss that approach in the coming session. But for this question I think it was much easier to do this, and we will see another approach of solving the same question in another session. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you like the content. If you have liked the channel, then do subscribe to it, and like and share the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.